Hello and welcome back to the Military Gunnet TV. Definitely, guys, I am your host, Mario Dakers. Hopefully, guys are good and you guys are all okay. Now, this is another breakdown show. And who are we going to cover today? Pinnock. Now, guys, I want you guys to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're here for the first time. Guys, hitting the like button really helped the video, and I do appreciate it, and I'm asking you guys to definitely do that for me. It's a massive thing to do for the channel. It helps the channel, and it's free and it's totally easy to do. Just hit that like button. Definitely easy to do. So why do I want to cover this player? As you guys know, I've already covered 3 central defensive midfielders: Jordan Cousins, Anthony Grant, and also Kevin Stewart. So you guys can go and check out those videos. Definitely, you guys will see at the end of the video. Maybe I'm gonna put up Jordan Cousins right now. If you guys wish, you guys can go and check that out as well. But in the same sense, other videos will be popping up over and over throughout the video, so you guys can see that. And make sure you guys check out those videos as well, because these are very good breakdown to give you guys a great analysis of what we're expect from these players, if we should have these players in the World Cup qualifiers squad. No, guys, I'll also be dropping my predicted squad quite soon, sooner than later. Guys, definitely, as I said, smash the like button and let's get straight into it. Now, Pinnock, we all know Pinnock. The thing about this breakdown is that Pinnock played 2 games in the Premier League, and I did not want to use those 2 games as the landmark. I wanted to use something over a longer time period to do the assessment, I should have said, sorry about that, of Pinnock. And why would I do that? Why would I use the longer season rather than the first season, which is more recent? No, he played 2 games. It's quite easy to misconstrue those stats based off those 2 games, because he can have just 2 excellent games. And you could also pick out 10 out of 10 games he played last season and use those 2 games and said this is a landmark that we're analyzing him from. But guess what? That's not how it is. So we're analyzing him from an aspect of a longevity. So these are things that we're expected to see throughout the time period of him playing for us, not just 2 or 3 appearances that he would look good in. Now, the good thing about it is that those 2 last appearances were in the Premier League, and we all know that the Premier League is a very tough league, and we're expecting good things from our players in the Premier League. So if you're playing at the Premier League and putting in those type of performances, where we know that you have something in the locker that can definitely add to this team. Now, let's get back to the reason why I use the whole aspect of using last season. It gives us a better idea on how we can actually analyze this player on a holistic value. Now, as I said, people, let's get straight into the analytical aspect of the game. So, center back, as you guys know, position center back, age 28-year-old, international Jamaican. As you know, he recently received his documentations. Height 6.2, fairly good height for a defender. His physique is quite well. His physique is very developed, like muscular, also slender, tall. I don't know how to explain it, but he has the right physique for a center back. Not too big and not too stubby. So he's in the right physique. Left foot, as you all know. So he had 39 appearances last season. He averages 78.9 touches per 90 and 56.3 passes per 90, and completing those passes at an 85% percentile, which is very good, people. Now let's get into the heat map. Look at that heat map, people. That is intense. That is a very intense heat map, but it also shows us that he can also play over onto the right hand side and also in the central area of the defense. But he most likely would be on the left side of a back 3. We all know that Brentford Football Club plays on back 3, and that is one of his strengths of playing in 2 systems, back 4 and also back 3. And as you know, we can shift into a more defensive format at any given time. So I think this is a positive for Tapa Whitmore to have a player of this mold, such a quality player who can play in different types of system. As you guys know, strengths, aerial duels, ground duels, and positioning. As you can see, he played defensive central and also over on the left side of the defense. Now, as you can see on this map right here, I did a cross reference between Liam Moore and Ethan Pinnock. And let's be honest, these guys are not far apart. These guys are definitely not far apart in their stat. It's quite close. It's really, really close, people. Let's move away from that. So as you guys can see, he played a total of 39 matches and he started in all 39 of them, which is telling me that this guy is not an injury-prone player. Oh, his weakness, error-prone. We will get to that when we reach the defensive aspect of it to highlight why they would put the error-prone. So that is something that we have to look at as well. That is definitely something that we have to look at. As you can see, started a total of 39 games out of 39 games played. That is a lot, people. Minutes per game, 88, which means that he's completing all those minutes. Team of the week once. And you all know that he was also Brentford defender of the championship defender of the season, as you all know. So we're talking about a player with class, featured in team of the week once. Now let's get into his attacking stats. He's a defender. We're not expecting a lot of goals from him. As you know, in the Premier League, he's already provided an assist. And in pre-season, he scored a goal against Valencia. So he does have that goal contribution in his locker. So that's something we should look out for. Shots per game, 0.8. So it's almost averaging 1 shot per game. For a defender, I think that is quite good. Shots on target, 0.1. These shots, like for every 5 games, he would have 1 on target, which is okay, I would say. Big chances missed, 2 out of 39 games. I think that is okay. Goal conversion rate, 3%, which is for a defender in the relatively okay zone because he's not going to be in front of goal that often. Goals from inside the box, 1, which is the goal that he scored. Left-footed goals, 1. So let's move away from that. Others. Something is missing. Oh my word! I can't believe. His passing stats are missing, guys. Definitely, his passing stats are missing. But I'll get that. I'll get that right away. So let's go. Others. So successful dribbles, 0.2 at 100%. So this tells me that each time Ethan Pinnock would take the ball, try to break the deadlock, he would definitely make a successful dribble. And let's say that is something that we should consider. What happened there? Okay, good. That is something that we should definitely look into. That is something that we should definitely look into because in all aspects of football, we can say that it doesn't matter how well or good you think you are in dribbling. When you have a defender that can break the line, as in take that ball, beat that first press, at 100%, that is something, people, that is impressive. That is 100% impressive. And you can say, yeah, everyone can do that. But in the same aspect, not everyone can do it. And let's be honest, not everyone can do it, people. But at the moment, I'm trying to get the email of people so that I can send it, get you guys the passing stats. I do apologize. Good. So total duels won 6.5 per 90, which is quite a lot. So 6.5 means that in every single game he is engaging in 6.5, almost 7 duels per 90, completing those duels at 65%. Ground duels 1.4 at 63%. Aerial duels 5.1 at 66%. Yes, he's winning a lot of aerial duels. Possession loss 11.1. Yes, that is in the okay region, but as I for a defender, I would say maybe that should be in the it's in the okay region for a defender. But I want my defender to lose the ball less, maybe like in the 9-10 region. Yeah, but 11, as I said, 11 is quite is real. It's okay. 11 is okay. And he was also fouled. He was also fouled at 0.3. So he commits 0.4 fouls and he was fouled 0.3. And if you should look at that, the aspect of the fouling aspect, that's how I should put it. When you have a defender that is committing less fouls, how should I put it now? When you have a defender that's not committing a lot of fouls, but he's also engaging in a lot of duels, it means that he knows how to tackle and he knows how to win those tackles. He knows exactly how to tackle and he knows how to win those tackles. And that is something that you don't find quite so easily. And when you do find that attribute in a particular player, you have to commend that attribute, because that is a very good attribute to have in any single defender at that. Let's get over to his defensive stat. I will get back to his passing stat quite soon, as soon as I get that up. So we're going to go over to his defensive stat. Clean sheets, 14 clean sheets, people. 14 clean sheets. That is a lot. Interception per game, 1.9. Tackles per game, 0.9. No, interception is 1.0. Tackles per game, 0.9. Possession 1, 0.1. And I think that should have been higher, because if you're going to go in so much tackles, well, that's not a lot. That's less than 1 tackles per game. And it goes to show that Brentford was actually the better team throughout the season, one of the better teams, and they would more likely have more possession of the ball. So we will not be engaging in a lot of tackles. So that is an okay region. Dribble pass per game, 0.3. That is good, because for every 3 games, someone is dribble passing, but it's not every game thing. I think once you're below 0.5, you're in the good region. Clearances, 5.1. Error leading to a shot, 0. Error leading to a goal, 1. Now, as I pointed out to you guys earlier, in the first stat that I read about error prone, that is the reason why they have this on it, the error leading to a goal. That is the reason, because in all aspects, if you should create an error that led to a goal, they would put up something about being error prone, because you create an error. So that is all right for them to say you have that error in your locker. That is all right for them to say that. Penalty goal conceded, 2. Now, these are something that we have to think about as well. Now, in 39 games, he conceded 2 penalties. Yeah, I think one of those penalties was actually a handball. As you guys can see, a red card, one of those tackles. Well, red card. 1 red card in 39 games. 1 red card in 39 games. No yellow card. Engaging a lot of tackles. Yes. At some point in time, yes, discipline might be a factor. But the red card was just frustration. It was literally frustration. And the referee actually went out of his way, because Brentford I think that game was against I can't remember the game. But as I said, people, as a defender, this is not much for us to worry about with Ethan Pinnock. He's actually literally one of the best players we have covered so far on a statistical aspect. His passing stats, all of those aspects of his game are quite good. So on that aspect, he's one of the better players that we have covered so far. Now, what I'm going to do now, people, I'm going to bring up the passing stats. I'm going to bring up the passing stats. I just got them, so I'm going to bring it up. So definitely I'm going to bring it up. So definitely, people, this is the latter stage of the show. It's like 15 minutes. I'm now here. So it's finally here, people. All right. So this is actually one of his best attributes. His defensive attributes are quite good, but this is also one of his best attributes. What he does when he has the ball. He has 1 assist, and this guy averages 78.9 touches per 90. And I believe that it's not what I believe. He's literally above the average amount of touches per 90. Big chances created, 1. Key passes, 0.2. Accurate pass per game, 56.3 at 85%, which is very, very high, people. Accurate pass in his own half, 44.8 at 91%, which is also quite significantly high. Accurate pass in the opposition half, 11.5 at 65%. Accurate long ball, 4.1 at 49%. Accurate chip passes, 1.3 at 38%. So, an aspect of passing, he's literally one of our best passing defenders. He's literally one of our best passing defenders, people. So for me, what I do know is that Ethan Pinnock quite suited more comfortably in the back three, but he can also play in the back four. Now, this gives us the tactical flexibility to switch system whenever we feel and how we feel fit. Now, the problem is, will tap out with more start Ethan Pinnock? We know that Damian Lowe is one of the core players. We have seen what Liam Moore can do, and definitely, I'm not sure if Tapa is going to be able to make the right decision. I'm not sure. But this is all down to the coach. For me, Ethan Pinnock, solid defender. Literally one of our best defenders. Without a doubt, one of our best defenders. But we'll see how this one goes, people. This has been really a good one. Hopefully, guys like the show. Make sure, guys, you smash that like button. Make sure you smash that like button. This has been really a good one. This has been, as I said, a good show, people. Enjoy the rest of your day. Military Guna TV, people. Smash that like button. We are